Hey guys, this is Camrock37. Today I'm going to be doing a biology video on what you will need to start dissecting creatures. So, first thing you'll need is scalpels. They do have these nice metal handles. It will cost a little bit extra to have these, but they last longer than the plastic handles. And they're also like probably 70 cents more, so it's not that bad. Um, 22 and 23 are the most common blades. I'm not sure why. I guess because they're good sized. This one has a sharp tip. 23, you can't see my mouse. I forget sometimes. The rest are kind of odd shaped. I don't know what you'd use them for, but they're like 25 cents a blade, so I guess you might as well get them if you want them. Pans. First of all, metal pans here. They're pretty cheap. I mean, you can get them at the dollar store. They hold, you can't really pin anything in them because they're metal, but you can still put like organs and stuff in there. Also, if you put a styrofoam tray inside of it, it will pretty much act as this dissection pan over here. But the dissection pan is a lot more reusable. This foam on the inside is like a plasticky kind of foam, like rubber, so it lasts a lot longer. They're usually like around $8, and this is from Home Science Tools at least. I got one for $8 on Home Science Tools. So I'll put a link in this video to that website because they have a lot of good prices. But I think the next video I'm going to make will be about their, there's a lot of things you can get for a good price on that website, but also you have to watch out for the things that are a terrible deal, which there's only a couple. Most things are good. So styrofoam pans, you can get them at the dollar store too. They're like a 5-pack, I think, but they're not really reusable. I mean, I guess you could try, but I wouldn't. Forceps. You'll need tweezers. I mean, I don't really know what you'd use them for, but I guess they'd be good to have around. You hold them like a pencil, so you might not like that. I know that might hurt my hand eventually. I sound like I'm a lot older. These two-handed forceps, which, I mean, would they be called biceps? I don't know. You hold them like scissors, but they have no sharp points on them, really. So they're basically just to pry muscles and stuff apart on the inside of animals. Probes. They're used to just point out things, like if you're making a YouTube video, it's good to have a probe so you can show exactly where you're pointing to. I would get the straight tip one and also a curved. You only need two, really. Pins. You can buy these T-pins off of, like Home Science Tools, like I said. And they're really useful for things like earthworms because here's this picture over here. You can see you have to constantly put them in to keep the skin open like that. You can buy a 100-pack online on Home Science Tools for $4, but you can also get a what is it? I think it's a 6-pack for 80 cents. So it's pretty much a better deal just to go ahead and get the 100. Last thing I think you really need are specimens to actually dissect. So earthworms you can dig up in your backyard, or you can buy them preserved for like $1.20, and they're almost a foot long, so they're pretty cool. If you call an earthworm cool, I don't know, depends. Also, you can get sheep hearts. Most of this stuff, by the way, is all from Home Science Tools. So, sheep heart, it's like $4. Like if you want to learn the anatomy of a heart, you can get that. Dissection specimen kit here, it's about $20, but it includes a lot of things. This isn't an exact picture of what it would include, but it usually has a pig, the frog, a crawdad, a starfish, and a few other things. So just go to the website and look at that. Also, squids are very interesting, I think. I watched a documentary by Nat Geo I'm pretty sure it's Nat Geo. It was like a yellow square. Pretty sure that's Nat Geo. It's called Inside Nature's Giants. It's about a giant squid, and it's pretty cool. I mean, they tore it apart and showed you all the weird things it could do. So I definitely would recommend getting a squid. It'd be about $8, I think. This kit's about 17, if I didn't mention that. So thanks for watching. There's not much more to it, really. Right now, I'll tell you if you need anything else after I dissect some stuff. I can kind of give you an idea of what it's like. I'll make some videos on dissecting all these things here. So I hope you liked this video. I know I haven't posted in a while. That's because I've just been kind of busy. This Thanksgiving break, though, I'm going to try to post a video every day for Thanksgiving break. It'll be kind of a challenge, but I do have a schedule here on my desk that I've set up. So we'll see what happens. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.